January 2023. Man, I hope you have great plans for today. I get to catch up with a few friends, get to do some work, preparing for next week, get to record a podcast on Monday with a phenomenal new author. But before that, I want to talk about that book real quick for a second. Today releases the first podcast of the Impact Driven Leader podcast season 3. Alex Budak, the author of Becoming a Changemaker, joins me and we talk about change and being a change maker and what it looks like to change and the key attributes. He listed 5 elements in the book. But then in our discussion, we talked about 5 superpowers, 5 influence superpowers that leaders have. Either if you are on my email list, you got that email this morning. If not, go to tylerdickerhoof.com, pop-up format at the bottom. You can subscribe to the weekly newsletter. I also send out a blog 2 days a week, Monday and Wednesday. So get 3 emails from me a week besides some of these lives, right? Making changes can be hard. Making changes can be difficult, but this is what I know. Every time you make a change, you grow. Now, you either learn what works or you learn what doesn't work. And as I've learned through my life, that's exciting. Sometimes the best way to know what's going to work is by figuring out what doesn't. Thomas Edison famously said when his laboratory, I guess, his invention studio, when it burnt down, it's like, great, we got rid of all of our bad ideas. Or on the 10,000th iteration of the light bulb where it finally worked, he's like, I just figured out 9,999 ways it didn't work. See, those comments are all about change, appreciating and accepting change. As we move into the new year, so many people make resolutions. One of the things that I've learned is part of being a change maker, part of making change permanent is doing it with and for others. That's a key attribute of becoming a change maker. I hope you'll tune into that episode. You can either go watch it on my YouTube channel, go to the podcast playlist, or wherever you listen to podcasts, it's available there. I hope you enjoy it and make sure you check out Alex's work. He does phenomenal work, and grab the book. If you want to as well, you can join the Impact Driven Leader Book Club. It's a free book club offering. I'm going to start, it's been on a different platform, but moving to Facebook so that way more people can find it, see it, engage with us. That's going to start on Monday. Get a thought of the day, kind of a pseudo reading guide per se, questions that guide you through the book. Man, I hope you take part in that. I want to leave with this, my thought of the day. I shared this with a friend yesterday, actually a member of the Impact Driven Leader Roundtable. We were having a Zoom and we were talking about communication. We were talking about facets of communication, importance of communication, and where communication can go right and wrong. And I made this statement. I'm like, I got to write this down. Some teacher has impressed this upon me. Not my brilliance, don't get me wrong. I'm not that bright. Thought of the day is this: being 100% you is better than being 1% someone else. Let that soak in. Being 100% you, be you. Too often, I think as people, as content providers, as figures, we try to be someone else. We try to, let's be like them. Let's be like John. Let's be like, Alex. Let's be like Alan. Let's be like, whoever it may be. Just be you. No, it's hard. This is the hard part of knowing who is really you. See, one of the things that I've learned, and maybe this takes a minute longer than I normally do with these thoughts of the day, is we build walls around ourselves and we start to assume that's us. No, those are just facades that limit who we are. See, it doesn't show the real us. It creates barriers for others to be able to be around and involved with us. That's not being you. Be 100% you. That's so much better than being 1% someone else. Hope you got value from that today. Thanks for being here. I appreciate, love your comments as always. What value you got from this, what you took away. Mark shared a wonderful comment yesterday. Now, Mark is a great longtime friend, and I'm excited I reached out. Mark and I are going to do a chat, a Zoom here. So if you're watching, Mark, I owe you a message, and let's have that. And I appreciate you guys commenting, reaching out, sharing what value you get from this. I appreciate it.